Hello and welcome to my channel. This one is really sad and I feel like they're never going to find her. Her name was Roseann Marie Stone Pleasant. She's been missing since 1992 from Spokane, Washington. She was 35 years old, 5'9", 145 pounds. It says she was addicted to drugs in 1992. She was an African-American female, black hair, brown eyes. She may have used the last names Jackson or Stone. Her ears are pierced. She wears a size large top, size 34 by 30 pants, and a size 9.5 shoe. And there's photos. She's so beautiful, or she was so beautiful. And with her is a picture of Valerie Jackson and William Brad Jackson. So, it says she was last seen at a convenience store, but it also says something else too, at the corner of Ash and Norr in Spokane, Washington in the afternoon of September 29th, 1992. Is that the date it says up here? Yeah. She was involved in drugs and prostitution at the time of her disappearance, and one of her friends, also a prostitute, had been shot to death a few months earlier. A week before her disappearance, Pleasant called her brother in Arizona and said she was concerned for her safety. I guess she was afraid, and she planned to take 3 of her 4 children and move there. The police initially believed she could have been the victim of a serial killer. Her daughter, Valerie Brianna Jackson, disappeared in 1999 at the age of 9. So that's 7 years after her mother. Her father, William Brad Jackson, was Pleasant's boyfriend during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Their relationship was troubled and he was arrested for hitting her. They broke up shortly after their daughter was born, and he got custody and she got supervised visits. She disappeared a week before her daughter's 2nd birthday. Photographs of Brad and her daughter are posted with a case summary. Brad and Valerie lived with Brad's parents when she disappeared in 1999. He stated at first that Valerie had vanished from the front yard of their home. Authorities were suspicious and they attached a tracking device to his truck, and they found the girl's remains a month after because he drove the truck to her burial site. He was arrested and charged with killing her. He claimed she died from an accidental overdose of Paxil, an antidepressant drug she had been prescribed for behavioral problems, and he panicked and tried to conceal her death. They didn't believe him. They believed he intentionally smothered her and killed her and murdered her when she was 9 years old. In 2000, Brad was convicted of murdering his own daughter and was sentenced to 56 years in prison. Brad is also considered a possible suspect in Pleasant's case. He was the last person to see her before she vanished, and he refused to cooperate with the police in her case. He refused to take a polygraph test. Her brother stated that she was terrified of Brad, and Brad worked in construction at the time she disappeared. Her brother believes he probably killed her and put her in one of the foundations of one of the homes he was working on. The investigation into Pleasant's disappearance was reopened after her daughter's murder, and her family held a double memorial service for her and her daughter. No charges have been filed, however, in Pleasant's case, and her disappearance remains unsolved. So, some agencies give the date of Pleasant's disappearance as October 1st, 1992. So we don't know if her remains will be found or not. Hopefully they are. But she was so beautiful. It's so young, and it's so sad. Please don't stop. Please don't forget to stop and pray for her loved ones and her family members, and that they have closure. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.